I'm here for Splynx. So myself, Craig Buerstatte, my co-founder, Buerstatte, we go back 10 years where we met at West Point as Division I athletes. She was on the tennis courts, I was in the track and field. We were all conference and all Americans, team captains, yada yada yada. Bottom line is we were a hell of a lot better than Army football, all right? So we stayed on board afterward as assistant coaches. We did a hell of a lot of recruiting, a lot of tournament management, meet management. And what we realized very quickly was that the collegiate sport world is an absolute chaotic mess when it comes to these large tournaments. Fast forward a couple years later, we're getting out of the Army. How do we change the world? Splynx. Splynx is a web and mobile platform for tournament directors that will ease the process, take the pain away, remove the chaos for tournaments, large-scale tournaments in the collegiate and amateur athletic leagues, while also pushing real-time data to the fans, the athletes, and all their coaches. For example, I'm a coach, I'm on a big tennis tournament, and I'm looking for where all my players are. I can find real-time who's on what court, who's coming up next, or maybe I'm an athlete, I'm waiting in the hotel room trying to find my showtime for the next day. I don't want to be sitting out in the heat or in the cold, so I can pull up on my app or whatever, and see that, hey, my showtime's XYZ. Or I'm a fan on the California coast, my son or daughter's on a scholarship out on the East Coast, and I can't make it to the tennis tournament. What do? I can track my son or daughter the whole weekend with live stats through Splynx. Splynx right now, we're in beta. We're looking for users. We're talking to 2 colleges and also 2 amateur athletic leagues. We need some more. We're excited about this though because the application crosses generations and through sports. We're also in talks with USA Taekwondo and Austin Ultimate Frisbee. So the applications are limitless. We're stoked for it. What we're needing right now is help networking into the various sports arenas, whether it's big colleges, small colleges, you name it, and also we're looking to raise a small seed round. Any questions?
Lacrosse?
Absolutely. Okay, now our primary market though is a lot of these larger Olympic sports. What's an Olympic sport? That is tennis, track, wrestling, fencing, crew, you name it. None of these are on the court. Okay, if I go to a football game, I know what's going on in the football game. We already got NCAA football tracking app. It's done, it's been done. You know, I can't really compete with that. But all these small sports that have larger teams, a track team has 120 plus, so that's collegiate size. Tennis, you've got 20 and 30. They're spread across sports. It's a logistics mess. All right, but we had the same fan base that a lot of these other sports do. So I think there's a huge market for it. We just need to get that network up.
Where are you based at?
Dallas, Texas, right now. We're migrating down to Austin.
What's your data source?
What's our data source? All right, so we are a medium for our users. We have multiple users. We provide the technology where these tournament managers and directors can input the data, the real-time data of what's going on, which players where, what the results are, and then the poll is those athletes and coaches and the fans pulling that information real-time.
What are you competing against? How is this being done?
There's a few similar apps out there right now, but how we differentiate, okay, so specifically Team Snap, Game Changer, it's just a few real small ones, mom and pop type companies just start up as well. But where they're attacking this problem is from the ground up, being through the teams and leagues. So they're providing administrative technology that helps automating that process. So league sign up, phone trees, who's bringing the snacks to my son and daughter's Little League today. But no one's coming from the bigger picture. We're up in the tournament level, and we're talking multiple teams, multiple conferences, multiple leagues coming in and competing at one time. We're excited about that because that gives us a powerful edge on scaling. If I can get one conference, one large meet, one large tournament, that's anywhere from 10 to 15 teams and multiple conferences. So we're hopeful that we can scale this pretty quickly.
Do you organize recognize this problem?
I'm sorry?
Do you sports events organizers recognize that there's a problem?
Absolutely. It's funny you ask. I think right now a lot of conferences, because of budget issues in college, NCAA is nonprofit. What they're using right now is real old school blackboard and chalk. I mean, they're erasing. They've got Team Water on one bracket erasing it, or they're using printouts. Yep, printouts. And the problem over there is communication. So I've got athletes that need to know where I want to go, and there's one destination, the corner of the track, or the corner of the auditorium or the building, wherever it is. And they're all bundled around 50 and can't see what's going on. Thanks.